you start battle. You're standing there, and what appears to be an exact copy of you is like 5 feet away from you. So now, if Dagoth here comes in to attack you, because of that, he's unsure of which one to hit, so he would have disadvantage on his attacks against you.
Okay. But would I have to be like, all right, I'm using that off the bat, or
It's immediately engaged.
okay, just making sure.
Just I would always remember just to like at the start of any combat, just say that just so I know, because like
Yeah,
it's an easy thing to forget.
gotcha.
I got a 17 for Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll damage. That just hits.
I got a 4 for damage.
Okay. Okay, so you shoot an Eldritch Blast out right at immediately at Dagoth, hits him right in his chest. He takes 4 damage. What else? Is there anything? What else do you want to do? Did you want to move around, or do you want to?
I want to either on myself or someone else cast Mage Armor. I guess I could put it on myself.
Is that a bonus? Mage Armor is a bonus action.
Oh, it says first level. Is that not a bonus?
Hold on, let me find your character sheet. I believe it's a bonus action. Spells. No, that's one action. Because you already attacked with the Eldritch Blast. It's not. You can't. You wouldn't be able to do the Mage Armor too. It's not a bonus action spell.
I'm just gonna go back behind everyone. I'm gonna fall back.
Okay.
Playing a cautious game this week.
All right.
Yeah.
If you guys, by the way, if you guys aren't having issues with the above VTT, just move your character, grab your character and move them wherever you intend to have them. There. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Toth Amon. His turn. While he's gonna focus completely on his ritual. You notice as you look past, everybody looks past Dagoth. You see like the blue energy from all these crystals in the room are kind of. You can see it looks like the energy is kind of being drawn off into Toth Amon as like he kind of he's sitting there, the book spinning. He kind of reaches out one of the books, he brings it, and he starts just recanting the words from the book in his ritual, just in celestial. That's you just hear whispers. Give him a countdown for this. That's going to be the entirety of his turn. That brings us to Dagoth. Dagoth. Oh yes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Whew. Dagoth runs right up on you there, Tenzo. Because you're the closest thing to him. And I'm at the start of this, I'm gonna need everybody to give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, fuck asses. Wisdom.
He's
What's
using
Nat
using
20.
nat 20, beautiful. He's using his frightful presence.
14.
Okay.
You said wisdom, right?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
I got a 22.
22, beautiful. All right, Conan passed. Chiron
I
did
got
not.
a 4 too.
Get a 4. 19. Tinzo, what'd you roll?
20.
All right. Oh yeah, nat 20. All right, Kaywin, Kavonian, Inafine, and Chiron. You are all frightened. Now frightened of this entity before you for like a minute. So you can't actively move to move towards Dagoth. You have to kind of move either farther away from him or kind of stand, somewhere else. You can reroll at the end of your turns though. And with that,
can I look? Do I need detect magic to see if the power is coming out of anywhere particular out of this monster?
I mean, if you want to use detect magic, go ahead.
I mean, do I have that? Is that like a thing that I have, or?
I don't think it's something you have. If you wanted to try to check, you would have to give me either an investigation check or an arcana check. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna have him. He's going to bite at you, Tinzo.
So would I tell you then that I'm using the cloak? You
No,
have to roll at disadvantage? Or...
I already know. I'm saying at the start, at the general start of like once we have initiative and we're starting combat, just be like, hey, just so you know, I've got that cloak. Got it.
Cool.
All right. That's his second attack. The first one, he runs up on you. He goes to bite at you, and you're actually, because of the disadvantage, he bites at your mirror image, and completely misses you. The second attack, he claws you. You're going to take 12 points of piercing not piercing, where this is stupid. Oh. 12 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to make one more swipe at you. That's a nat 1, even with his it's a immediate failure even with his bonuses. So you take 12 points of slashing damage as he bites at your mirror image, slashes at you, catches you across your chest. As you immediately, as you feel it, like you feel just horrible, like not burning, searing pain, but there's something to it. Give me a Constitution save.
I'm gonna roll that Arcana roll if I'm allowed.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, what was his attack roll?
What was his attack roll?
Yeah.
17.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got.
And you said Constitution?
16. By the way.
Yes. 16. You can tell on the Arcana, you can sense that a lot of the magical energy emanating off of this creature is coming from somewhere on its head or in its head.
I yell out to the rest of the group. I don't know why, but I feel like something's coming from its head. Work on its head.
His horn is his life. Tear off the horn.
Bow and
Sorry.
arrow guy. Aim for the head, bow and arrow guy.
Are you so mad at him that you're calling him bow and arrow guy now? Jesus. All right.
Is that so? You wanted me to do a saving throw, or is it just like a normal Constitution?
No, saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a 6.
You're now poisoned.
All right, so that was 12 plus poison.
Yep. That's the end of Dagoth's turn. That brings us to Nori. Your turn.
How far is the wizard guy from me? What's his face? Is that like 30?
Yeah, I'd say about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, so bear with me because I'm gonna try something new.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him first. Do you want me
Okay.
to tell you the whole plan so that way, like, you can help me walk me through this?
Yeah, sure. Tell me
I
what
wanna-
you're planning.
So what I want to do is I want to throw a javelin at him, just because I feel like maybe just distract him from whatever he's doing. Then I want to use my second attack to dodge. Okay.
Okay.
Move my 55 feet over to the other guy, and then bonus action flurry of blows him.
Okay, yeah. So
Is that all legit?
the dodge,
Is an action. I have 2 actions.
yeah,
So
you know
my
what? 'Cause instead of a second attack, I'll let you hold that dodge instead of making that second attack, and then your bonus action, you're gonna use the key point.
Right. So
Yeah.
my first attack. Okay. So I'm gonna just start rolling for everything.
Yep.
There isn't a There is not a disadvantage on javelin because. Oh damn, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
That
10 damage.
okay.
On him, and then I'm going to. Okay. So now my second action attack
So,
is dodge.
Okay, so real quick, let me paint the picture here.
Yeah.
You whip this javelin at Tothamon,
Correct.
and seemingly as if he has eyes in the back of his head, you see, and like he turns, and the damage he takes is from breaking concentration in this ritual. Like the 10 damage you did, it's that damage is more from him breaking concentration. That's how strenuous this is. He stops the javelin with just sheer magical force and splinters it into a million billion just threads of wood. Like there's nothing left of this javelin now.
Okay.
And so he takes the 10 damage from breaking that concentration and putting that effort into doing that. So now you're holding your action to dodge. You're beelining up to you're going, I take it, behind.
Yep, I'm gonna flank him.
Okay. And now
then
you're using
Yep, I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry of blows. So I'm gonna hold on, because now I have advantage. So that one's an 18. Hold on, 14. So my first one would be a 24.
hits.
Hit. Hold on, that one is nat 20 for the second one.
Beautiful.
So wait, I lied. 14. Never mind. Hold on. It equaled 20. So I have a 24 and a 20 to hit. Not nat.
Okay.
Okay.
So they both hit. How many flurry of blows are you doing?
I can only do a set. So I got 12 damage on the first hit and 17 damage on the second hit.
17 damage on the second hit. Jesus Christ.
And obviously, well, I don't know if I heard about the head thing, but I whatever. I don't. It's all bludgeoning damage or whatever.
So you just roll up and just start laying fucking shots into the back of this thing's skull.
Yes.
Like you're speed bagging. Mike Tyson.
And now I have dodge. So any attacks on me are at disadvantage for a round.
Until your next turn. Copy.
Correct.
Is that the end? That's your turn, correct?
Yeah, I'm out of everything. Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
That brings us to Chiron. All right. Hey.
Hey, Chiron.
Huh?
Buddy. Hey, buddy.
Baby girl. Baby
I know
girl.
why you got the gloves. Right here. Talk to me right here.
Talk to you right there. Let's see what we can make happen here, baby. Chiron, he's gonna turn to cure lesser restoration. The spell. No. Yeah, he's gonna hit you with that cure wounds. He's gonna
That's what I'm saying.
he's gonna
Right-
use
right here.
he's gonna use a charge.
All right. Here we go.
Hold on, let me cure wounds, one charge per spell level.
Oh,
Okay. So he's gonna hit you with that at 3rd level.
Oh my god.
He's like, you like to run your fucking mouth, huh? 20.
Stretch out my chin.
29. So he's like, all right, kabam! Just uppercuts the fucking shit out of you with this gauntlet, and as it hits you underneath, you feel the sudden shock of pain. But then as you're flying, you're suddenly, as you're granted 29 hit points from the cure wound spell. You just.
I'm back to full health.
Yeah.
Where did you knock me?
You just fall on the ground.
Okay.
That's his main action. All right, what does he do as a bonus? All right. He's going to cast as a bonus action Spiritual Weapon. He's going to move it. It's going to be a giant saw. He's going to move it right next to Tinzo. There it is. Look at that. Look at that fucking artwork. That's going to be, and then he's kind of going to move here to get a better look. That is going to be his turn. That brings us to you, Kaywin. Okay. Go for it. Hits.
Leo.
That's your turn? All right, Kavonian, it's on you.
Okay. Drinking a healing potion, that's an action, right?
Bonus action. I actually, I wanted to bring this up because I just watched a TikTok the other day because people are arguing about it. Like if you've got it on you, if it's not in your bag, if it's on like your belt, right, easily graspable, it's a bonus action because you don't have to go looking for it. And
It's in
the
my
book-
equipment, so that would be
Yeah.
my belt, right? Yeah.
yeah, and the book describes potions as like 1 ounce drinks, so it's like taking a shot. It's
Alright.
totally believable. You could shoot down a potion and then go do something else. So if you want to take a potion, it's a bonus action. You still have your main action.
All right, so I'm going to start off because I forget what it was exactly, but I'm down to 36 hit points. So I am going to have a potion of healing.
It was the rock wall blowing out in your face. You almost got knocked off the mountainside.
That's right. That's right. We lucked out on that one. All right, so this just gives me 2d4 plus 2. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7 more hit points back. Woohoo. Whoop-de-damn-do. Okay. All right, so then I still have a main thing. And I can't. So how's the sphere work? I just can't go towards him.
Correct. Like if you're going to move, you have to move away from him.
But I can attack him if I could do something from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if I have any. Where's that? There we go. Cantrip. 30 feet. Am I within 30 feet? I think so.
5, 10. Yeah, you're within 30 feet of him.
I'm going to stay where I am because I can't go toward him anyway. And I'm just going to cast a cantrip, True Strike. You point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, I get an advantage on my first attack roll, provided the spell hasn't ended. And the spell is concentration up to 1 round, so I'll hold it. So I point at him. I do the whole Hulk Hogan. You. I do Hulk Hogan. And I want to know like what his weakness, if I can find out what his weakness is there. Besides just the weak points, like is he more weak to fire versus ice, etc., etc.
That's what it says. He's weak to. It says weak points.
No, what it says specifically is your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. And that's as descriptive as it gets. So I
Okay.
guess it's really up to you.
So upon looking at him, you can tell that he is like a creature of more like abyssal kind of magic. He's got a very, you can giving him a good, optical pat down, you can tell he's got a very tough hide. His AC is pretty decent. If you're looking for weak points, like I said with when Tony did the Arcana check, you can sense that there's a lot of the magical energy that like most of it that's contained within his body, it's focused in his head. And like his huge hulking form is kind of a means of protecting his head, protect your neck. So
Right. Is celestial magic like strong against abyssal? They're like two opposites.
is what?
Celestial magic, is that like strong against abyssal?
More, he's because of his abyssal like nature and like everything that's going on, you feel that anything radiant might be something that he is not too like he does not enjoy, like kind of sunlight and that radiant, like that pure light kind of that kind of magic. Yeah. Yeah. Everything else not so effective.
So Chiron's pretty much got that shit, right? Chiron's got magic like that, right?
He might.
I yell, I go, Chiron, this guy's an abyssal bitch. You might actually have an effect on him.
Nice.
Fuck you. And then
He holds up his right gauntlet. He goes, "I got something for you right here, pretty boy. It's going right in your ass."
better kill me just like it did Tinzo.
Yeah,
And that's my turn.
that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
All right. At the end of your turn, Dagoth is going to use a legendary action. Yeah. He's going to. Oh, yeah. He's going to turn around on Nori and cast. He's going to bite. He's going to bite you. So.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Wow, you're lucky. That's a 20, and that 20 and a 1.
Oh,
Again. That's second
Yeah.
in a row.
So that's his legendary action.
So
'Cause
because
he
he
was
was
gonna
the one, do I get to punch him in the face?
Sure.
Just a random. Hold on.
Unarmed strike. I'll give you one arm strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay
I challenge you.
Ah,
to a
is it
two-hand.
would a 12 hit? Probably not.
No.
Okay, I went for it and biffed it.
Did you roll with advantage because you're still flanking him?
Oh damn, no, hold on.
Botched it.
Oh, that's a 23 to hit.
That is.
All right, let's see. That is 15 points of damage.
Jesus. All right. That brings us to Fatu, the Bone Crusher. But it's not his turn. That wasn't his turn. That's a legendary action. He can just interject during your guys' turns and be like, "Yeah, time for a face fucking."
Yes.
Yep. With that, yeah, like I said, Fatu, your turn.
I'm gonna. His back is to me.
His back is to you, yeah. Well, right now, yeah, because he's turned around looking at Nori.
He's not protected by a bubble, is he?
What was that, Fatu?
He's not like protected by a shield, is he?
No, not. You're talking Dagoth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a shield of energy or anything.
Tinzo's still standing there.
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance.
Tony yells out to Fatu. He's like, he says, he's built like a brick shithouse.
Is there? What do I have to roll to run off Tinzo's back, jump up like a spider monkey, arm around his neck, and pry out, and try to pry out the thing on his head?
The horn?
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna need, first off, I'm gonna need you to make an acrobatics check that you successfully run up Tinzo's back, don't knock him prone, and don't make yourself prone in at the same time. Then what I'm gonna have you do is I'm going to have you're going to attempt to grapple him. So that's going to be your action. Because if you do this, if you successfully grab onto him and start, it's gonna. I had planned for this. It's gonna take a bit of you trying to fucking pry this off.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, Conan is with us, right?
Conan is with us.
I have a plan B that involves Conan. Could Conan theoretically fastball special me, Adam?
wants to Wolverine that shit.
Conan could give you help in that sense.
You
So,
want him to toss the dwarf?
so where your acrobatics check would be with advantage, we could do that.
All right, so I asked Conan for a little bit of help, and he gives me and he proceeds to give me a toss up there. So I just roll an acrobatics check at advantage, you said?
At advantage, yeah.
All right, first one was a 5, second one was a 17. I think I'll go with the second one. What do you say?
Yeah, 17. Well, what was that? A natural 17?
No, it was with the plus
Okay.
plus 2.
All right. So on a 17, yeah, Conan grabs you, discus spins around and launches you. You're just flying. You clear Tenzo without really hitting him, or you're able to get over him. And now
can we get a slow motion of Tinzo just watching as I go over his head? Oh.
It's like that moment in Free Willy when the orca comes over the kid.
For some reason, water's splashing down on Tinzo.
Whoa.
I use my cantrip to just like make it drippy.
Yeah.
Now I need you to make an athletics check.
Just so you guys know, I can play the Free Willy song on harmonica.
Just one
like
roll,
the
right?
kid did.
Not at advantage, correct?
Actually, hold on. It's not going to be athletics. It's going to be a straight up strength check. You versus him.
Strength. Oh, botch toe.
That's a botch job.
Botched it.
Oh, I got 18 plus 5.
He got a 15 plus 4. So as you grab onto him from behind, he starts thrashing about. Your arms are around, like, yeah. He starts to pry your hands apart, and you, with your just insane dwarven rage, you haven't even raged, by the way, which would have given you advantage on that strength check. But you're dwarven just fortitude. You're just like and now you've got him. So you've got your weak arm around his neck. You got a grip on the fucking on the horn. Come around to your next turn. You'll have an opportunity to rip it off. All right. On that brings us to Ruckus.
Fight him.
I whistle to Ruckus to come over and try to. I mean, does he? How would he get up on top? Because he would have to get on top of this monster too to get at the horn, right?
You could bite his ankle.
He could jump up. It's believable that Ruckus could jump. Like,
all right, so I whistle to Ruckus to come help, and he comes flying out here like Lynn Hayes from the Mod Squad.
Okay. Just have him do a quick acrobatics check for the jump. It's an easy DC, and then you're gonna.
You are the Bruce one.
You're gonna have a natural 20 for the acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, he leaps up with just graceful ease, like. All right, now you're having him try to lock onto, like, bite onto the horn too.
Right onto the horn and start gnarling this thing off while I rip it.
All right, it's gonna once again roll a strength check to grapple with him.
Hold me like River Jordan. And I will then save
Dirty
thee.
20.
Dirty
You
20.
are my friend.
All right. So now, Dagoth is focused on trying to get you off of him. That Ruckus jumps up, latches onto this horn, and is just lashing about.
Can I look behind me and see Kevonian playing the lute, singing the Free Willy song?
Yeah.
There's a breeze from somewhere, and it's just blowing my cape back. Oh, baby! Yeah!
You turn around, you look over your shoulder, and you see Kevin looking like a mid '90s R&B video, shirt open, just glistening. Yeah,
Me and Ruckus literally stop and look at each other.
Kevin's just.
What the hell?
That's Ruckus' turn.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Conan the Barbarian. He's immediately going to rage.
What the hell is he?
He should be on. Do I not have him on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruckus is.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
All right. Conan is just gonna. He's rolling up, and he's got ill intentions. He pulls out his long sword, and he's making some attacks. That definitely hits one. Second one does not attack. Oh, that's so close to a nat 20. So that's 2 hits. 11 plus 10, 21 damage. I should have made them. You know what? They're already 20. Yeah. So Conan comes up he runs up, just and he fucking like you see him like underneath. He like the first attack he slashes, wildly misses with the second one. His third attack, he just rams it through. And you see like the tip, like the front of the top of the blade come out, almost poked fucking Ruckus in the hind legs. Like he just gored this fucking thing. And the thing just and it's pissed. That's Conan's turn, which brings us finally to Tinzo.
Yay. All right.
Reeling
So-
from his health punch.
Yeah, I just get right back up. I'm like, all right.
Do
I see
something,
everything.
bitch.
I see everybody's just going nuts on this thing. And I will go ahead and now help me with this because I want to cast momentary stasis on him.
Momentary stasis. Let me
And
pull.
basically, he would have to make a DC saving throw of 15. So it's basically saying, as an action, you can magically force a large or smaller creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a Constitution saving. Unless the saving throw is a success, the creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn or until the creature takes any damage. While encased in this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. So you basically be stuck.
So it would be you're treating it like momentary stasis treats anything within that field like it's stuck in time.
Like, in other words, it'd be like paralyzed and he can't move. He can't do anything.
Okay.
And then, obviously, anybody else, they would have to prepare whatever kind of damage they wanted or whatever attack they want to do to snap him out of it.
All right, if you want to cast it, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And
Kills.
DC saving throw of 15.
Okay. Fatu, I need you and Ruckus to also make the saving throws because you are literally on him.
What do you have to be?
You have to be at a 15.
I rolled an 18 plus 7.
That's on a Constitution save.
And Ruckus rolled a 19.
Okay. Dagoth rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
I wanted them to roll because if you guys failed, you guys were going to be stuck in momentary stasis. So you go to cast it, but you see that this massive creature, the indomitable like energy within it just pushes through that magical field like you try to encase it in. Like you watch as like this like wall, this like body armor kind of like sleeve of energy just envelops Fatu, Ruckus hanging on the horn, and Dagoth, and all three of them are just able to will their way through it, and they're like it doesn't stop any of them. That's an action. All right.
So then after that, as I see that unfold, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit closer to the other action, and then I just I guess I'll use my staff to Misty Step me a little bit closer to this idiot over here. I guess I'll be right.
Okay.
That'd be the conclusion of my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Dagoth's going to use another legend. He's mainly going to do it to have another. He's going to try to rip Ruckus off of him. So it's going to be another straight strength check, Fatu.
$15 plus 3.
18. He rolled a dirty 20. So he's able to grab on Ruckus. He reaches out. He ignores your hands for the time being. He reaches out, grabs Ruckus, and just rips him off and throws him. Ruckus like lands on his feet, but Ruckus lands over here. That's his turn. Brings us back to the top with Enafine. Your turn.
I scream to Enafine, "The horn! The horn, woman!"
The horn is his wife. Tear out the horn.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to him, like get right next to them and try and help him.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Yeah. I'll get you right here. That'll get you right here. So you'll have, if you were to attack, you would have advantage.
I'm gonna try and can I cut off the horn with my infernal daggers?
You can most certainly try.
Oh, do I roll for advantage with that?
Yep, you'd have advantage. So if you hit, you would have your base dagger damage, your fire damage, and a sneak attack d6.
I got a 2, but the hit is +7.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, I do it twice, right?
Yes.
I got a natural 1.
Go with the 2.
Oh wait, it's +7 with the infernal dagger though.
If you guys ever roll a natural 1, don't go. But I gotta play. You failed.
But she had advantage.
Yeah, the modifier on a natural 1, a modifier doesn't matter. You could have a +20 modifier, and it's like no, you rolled a 1. Yeah. Real quick before you go into the rest of your turn, I need you to give me a dex save. so that you don't fall flat on your face. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Because no, forget that. Because you can choose the two.
I tried to say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
And he got excited over the one.
Wait, so could I do a spell too? Or no?
now, well, if you want to consider your the attack with the dagger like a backhand, a bonus action backhand attack, yes, your main action you could still cast a spell.
Okay, so I have a thing called Mage Hand, and it's like a giant floating hand, and I
Okay.
can control it. So, is it possible to use that hand to like rip off the horn or something?
Yeah. So I don't believe you can attack with it on the same turn you cast it, because
Okay.
it takes an action to cast it. But you can, actually, hold on.
Isn't it like she almost like it's like a familiar, like it's a separate creature with Mage Hand?
No, you know what? Yeah. So go. Yeah, I believe it. I believe you're right, Kivonian.
Yeah. It would like get its own initiative or like right after she summoned. I don't know which one at that.
Oh, really?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, the hand can't attack, activate certain like do certain things, and it can't. Yeah. So like, but you can have it grab. Like she can have it grab onto the horn and try to like use the strength of magic to break it off if you want. Yeah. So you catch the mage hand. Describe your mage hand? What color is it?
I'm gonna say it's blue and like kind of transparent.
Does it have a good like a nice fingernail job?
Um,
Is it
wait.
manicured?
Actually, let me change the color. I was making more like fiery and red with sharp nails.
There you go. See, I feel like you wasted an opportunity to have like syphilitic dicks. But yes, I like where you're going.
It's not a hand, it's a foot.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna need you. It's gonna be once again. You're gonna roll a straight D20. No modifiers because the mage hand doesn't have a modifier. It's gonna be it's gonna be or a bisexual D20. It's going to be just your straight 20 for a strength against his to grapple. God damn, he's not rolling well for me tonight.
I got an 8.
He got a 4. Even with his bonus, it's a tie. So like tie goes to the runner.
Wait, so nothing happened, or?
No, you grab. Yeah, the mage hand has it, but it's the action was to break to grapple. So kind of like Fatu has to wait till his next turn to break it off. So does the mage hand.
Okay.
But it's got it. It's got this horn.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Good job.
Now it's coming back to Tothamon. Tothamon, he's continuing the ritual. You notice that the room is insanely lit with these blue lights coming from these crystals. He is just this energy it's starting to the energy that's gone into his body is starting to pour out of him, like he's emanating blue light. You're feeling the tremors again under your feet, but they're worse than before. Like this place is shaking. With that, can I get that right? Countdown. Okay. That brings us back to Dagoth. Dagoth is immediately going to try to shake off 2 and the Mage Hand. So he's gonna. So, Inafine, give me a straight D20 for the Mage Hand. Fatu, strength check. You got to keep that grapple.
I got 19.
17, yo.
All right.
Do I get it without my modifier, or do I get it with the modifier?
You get it with your modifier.
Oh, that's 17 plus 8.
All right. So, I could have been a dickhead about this, but I'm not going to be. The first roll I made was for the Mage Hand. He rolled a nat 20. So he takes the Mage Hand, he rips it off, throws it away. Fatu, he rolled a 12 for you with his bonus is a 16. You are fucking on him. He cannot get you off.
That's a dwarven blacksmith's grip.
Yeah. While he's considered grappled for the sake of what you're doing, he is so big, you can't stop him from doing what he wants to do. Like
That's what she said.
Yeah, he wants to move. Homeboy's gonna move.
Oh my.
So he turns. He turns around with you on his back. He lashes out at Conan. He's going to holy shit. That hits. He bites onto Conan. Conan's going to take
That little weird mouth he's got.
Conan takes 36 damage
I'm gonna throw a dagger into it.
on that first one. His second attack.
Bad luck to kill a wizard. I know all the lines. Your brother and sister's cousin. They put the bars in after they escaped. I said my sister's brother's cousin.
All right, he's going to.
We're gonna rip your dick off.
Let me scan this. Yeah, he's gonna do that. No, sorry. That I was thinking of something. Sorry.
He's gonna rip his dick off.
Yeah, he's gonna do exactly
Dick
that.
ripped off.
You all watch as this, like, he kind of Fatu, like you notice he gets really, and he discharges this
Oh my.
inky black just miasma out of his face. I need where hold on, let me get the area of effect. Cone.
Really more of a triangle, but
Yeah, that's not a cone.
I mean it's a similar. Ooh, just that. I'm just.
No, hold on. This isn't how big it is.
Oh.
It's a 60-foot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. That thing's fucking. That's a horrible cone.
That's a
I mean, it's essentially the same thing. An inverted cone is just a triangle inverted. Cone is a 3D structure. So
It's
Yeah.
an inverted cone.
I need Inafine, Kaywin, Kivonian, and Conan to all make you have to make Constitution saves.
I thought it was a deck save.
Oh,
6.
6 as well.
You're now blind.
Oh, great.
You're blinded by this
I got 8 plus 4.
12.
Yeah.
You're blind. Conan is blind for a minute.
Do I have a...
Also, I need all three of you to give me wisdom saving throws.
Which 3?
Oh no, you, Inafine, Kivonian, Kaywin, and Conan.
That's 4.
You rolled a 4?
No, I said
No,
attack with
that's
4 people.
Yeah. Sorry. Fuck me, right?
6. God damn it! I am rolling
You got
like
a
shit.
21.
Especially
got-
with
I
the
got a
triangle.
6 too.
6. You rolled a 6, K1.
Yes.
All right.
I don't like
Now the
that.
question is, should I actually roll damage or just give what the book gives me? I think I'm gonna roll it. It's 8d6 necrotic and 8d6 poison damage on a failed save, and half as much on a successful one.
Wow. Oh,
10, 14, 14. 5. All right, Kaywin, you and Inafine take 34 damage, necrotic damage. Kevonian, you and Conan take 17.
God damn it.
I'm not done.
Oh, that's gonna kill me then.
Yeah.
yeah.
12, 15.
But wait, did mage armor in the beginning, does that like lessen the blows at all or no?
What? Hold on.
That just brought up your AC, right?
Yeah, that just brings up your armor class.
Yeah. That- That's 24 poison damage
That kills
to
me.
anybody who failed. 24 poison damage to anybody who failed, or 12 to anybody who passed. So,
Fuck.
Kevin, you take another 12 damage.
Oh, no, I'm down to 14.
I'm dead.
I'm like dead too. Yeah.
You are-
So,
Hold on. That obviously didn't do more than knock you down to 0 and then do half of your overall HP, correct?
I was at 50.
Yeah, you took 56 total damage, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're at 0. Now we get to, and you're at 0 too, right, Inafine? Like
Yeah.
now we get to enact our fun new death rules. You both have the dying status.
Yes.
So now you can roll your death saves?
well, before that, because I can see what's going on,
Okay.
and I saw that it succeeded from 30 feet. I'm thinking I might roll Chronal Shift to do this whole shit over again.
You want to give them an opportunity to re-roll their...
You would have to re-roll the attack damage, all that good stuff again. Like
When-
like when you're attacking, where you're doing your attack with Chronal Shift, as a reaction after you or a creature within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can force the creature to re-roll. You make the decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails. Target must use the result of the second roll. You'd have to do it over.
Well,
It would start with you again.
well, here's the thing. As it reads, as a reaction after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can force the creature to re-roll. You make this decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Mm.
The target must use the result. So you can use that twice. So right now, you know the damage that's going to happen. What you could do is use both instances of it on Kaywin and Inafine to try to get them to succeed on their wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
Oh, because I was trying to do it on this thing.
It didn't make an actual attack roll.
Oh no?
No. It literally, it's like a spell. And that's like there was no like I didn't roll like a 22 to hit. It was just a cone of this black shit poured out of its face, and now they had to make wisdom saves.
Yeah,
So you can
that would probably be more helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I'll do that then for them. As
All
I
right.
see it.
So I'm going to play this out. So this thing turns. Well, Fatu's hanging on this thing's back. This thing turns, lashes out, fucking smacks the shit out of Conan, rears up. This black, just gooey death pours out of its face at you guys. This disgusting abyssal energy pours out of it. Who would I say was blind, by the way? Yeah, everybody but Conan. Actually, no, Conan's blind too. He fucking failed. All four of you were blind, and then the damage hits. So you have to make the wisdom save. Conan and Kivonian passed, so they took their damage, but it was in half. And Kaywin and Inafine weren't smart enough to kind of try to get away from the worst of this. Like they didn't understand what was happening, and they got stuck. They took enough damage that they're now considered dying. So as Kaywin, you and Inafine, you're both down. You're fucking choking on this. All of a sudden, you feel like you realize you're back up standing. You're back at the point where you need to make that wisdom saving throw. Like you need to make the decision. Like, am I gonna hold my fucking breath, or am I gonna fucking breathe this shit in? So you, Inafine, you and Kaywin, give me another wisdom saving throw. This, whatever you roll on this, you have to take. So if you roll a natural 1,
16.
Ooh.
I got 18.
All right.
Yeah.
So you both pass.
Thank fucking Christ.
Still in bad shape.
How much damage did you end up taking total, Kevin? Kevonian?
12 and 12, I think.
12 and 12?
Yeah.
All right. So
Cool.
so you guys go back to whatever you were at, and then just change it to you've taken 24 total damage.
That's 12 times 2, brother.
So I was at 50, 24 is 26.
Oh, hold on. That couldn't be right. So it had to be like it's got to be like 26, 27 damage. Because the math doesn't work for him being dead.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whatever. You're down. Let's see.
I'm still at half my health.
don't
Actually,
know.
so if I only take that, technically I was only at 16.
Okay.
All right.
So, Inafine, what are you still at?
I'm at 0, but how would I go up again? Like how many? I
Well,
started
sure.
at like 49 at the start of the.
Okay, so you would give yourself 23 hit points.
Okay.
Wait, so do I take both the both type sets of damage, or just still the one?
No, it's 24 total damage. It's like 25, 26, whatever total damage. It's like 12 of one, 14 of the other for you.
Okay.
Necrotic and poison.
All right, so then I would be at,
You're both still pretty fucked up.
yes, but alive.
All right, that is going to be Dagoth's turn. Brings us back to Nori.
What is even happening? Okay, who is on him?
Fatu is on his back, hanging on for dear life.
Okay.
Him and Nori are probably the only two not blind right now.
Him, Nori, Chiron, Tinzo,
This.
and Ruckus.
Alright. So then all this disgustingness just came out. Gross.
Oh, by the way, anybody who was afraid of him is no longer afraid of him. The
I can't
minute,
even,
huh?
I can't even see him now. Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
what was
Well,
that noise?
I'm gonna just go for 2 hits with my quarterstaff with both my actions.
Okay.
Am I still? Is it still advantage?
Yes, it's definitely because he's considered grappled,
All right. So the first.
Even though he's huge and he's still flanked.
All right. So the first hit is a dirty 20.
Hits.
Ah, fuck. And the second one's an 11, so that does not. Right? I would assume.
That does not hit. No, 11 doesn't hit.
All right.
So roll
then
damage for the first one.
is 9 damage. And then I'm going. Oof. If I do, I have shadow. Hold on. Sorry, unarmed strike. All right, I'm just gonna flurry of blows again, twice. So spend a key point.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. 24 for the first one.
Hits.
And 24 for the second one.
Hits.
Alright. So the first one is 14 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then 16 points of damage.
Good job.
And then I can't really move without an opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I guess I'll just.
You don't have any. You don't have any fancy things to escape
Well,
that.
So I have Shadow Step, but it's under bonus actions, so I think I would have had to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what
I
mean?
got you.
And Step of the Wind. Yeah, I don't have multiple bonus actions. I only have multiple attacks.
Okay.
So I took a chance, so that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. End of your turn.
Is he
What-
looking at all bruised?
Oh, he's got holes in him. He's bruised. He's bleeding. He's significantly fucked up. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to turn on you, and he's going to claw at your face. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a missile, would it?
Nope, it's a hand.
Hold
It's
on.
a big meaty paw.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I have any reactions, though. Nope.
Yeah, you don't.
Got nothing.
Yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch?
You're going to take, I believe. Let me double check.
Satan, your ass is giant and red.
You take 16 slashing damage, and that's what was that? What'd you say?
I said, where's Chiron? We need some healing.
Oh, speak of the devil. It's Chiron's turn.
We need you, buddy. We need you so bad.
He's like, Jesus Christ, guy can't even fucking do anything without you assholes fucking falling apart. Love of God.
I can't see.
I'm still on draw. Man, Chiron's gonna move himself into position here.
He's gonna start punching every.
No.
Come on, mass healing word.
Yeah. He's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Everybody gets. Hold on.
Oh god, skunk just fucking sprayed outside my apartment. Or
Oh, that's the best.
it's someone in
Okay.
the general vicinity because I can definitely smell that, or someone is smoking the stickiest of the icky. But
All
it's
right.
definitely more skunk.
That's
Let me
scrap.
see. All right, Nori. Fatu, I don't think is taking any damage. Inafine, Conan, Caden, and Kavonian, you all regain 30 hit points.
Yeah. Clutch.
He's going to have, as a bonus action, he's going to have the saw, spiritual weapon. It's going to... That hits.
Oh, doesn't he take... He also forget he takes the damage from the cordon. Because it was the end of his turn.
All right, roll.
Yeah.
Roll
yeah, he
that
does.
damage.
Spells.
Does 8 sawing damage to the horn.
1d6. He takes 2 additional damage from the cordon.
2? Got it.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be Chiron's turn. That brings us back to Kaywin.
Okie dokie. I'm going to immediately get out of the cone of his thing, so I'm going to move slightly to the left.
Give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
14, 22, 21. I literally got 22 and 21.
Wow. You fucking elves, dude. I swear to God. All right.
I want to be ninja.
Yeah. So you, while blinded, are able to get off of the, out of the way, move without tripping over yourself and falling.
He's like, bro, the 3 ninjas kick back.
So still being somewhat aware of where he is, I'm going to fight, or at least where I think he is.
I know you're proud of me, Tony.
I'm going to fire another arrow.
You make the attack at disadvantage.
That's fine. 14. And a 12. 12. That does not hit.
Does not hit.
God damn it. All right. And then as the bonus...
You shoot wildly into the air.
Yeah, just a bit outside. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Cure Wounds on myself just to bring myself up to full health.
There you go.
1d8 plus 2. Heal myself for an additional 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Brings me back up to full health.
Okay, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Kavonian, it's on you.
See how you keep it moving.
Okay. So, what happened to all those circles?
It dissipates. Wait, what circles? Oh,
Blue circles.
fucker.
Oh, those sound important.
That was part of my plan.
Do not touch the circle.
Oh,
Man, I might be able to send you a picture of where they were.
I'm just gonna draw a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
there was some on the top.
Yep, I'm going.
Cannon people, this is where they were.
I mean, I literally took a picture of when I made the...
Okay. So, what is it going to take? I know that we're blinded, but Kavonian definitely saw the stones glowing when Tothamon was concentrating harder on his spell. And I think it's, he's gotten a lot of like magical trainings and stuff in his life. And he's like, I want to get to them. And he knows where they are in relation to where he is.
Okay.
What is it going to take? Because my movement speed's not really going to get me there right away. What's it going to take to yell to Conan, say, I need you to toss me. And I'm going to run at him and have him throw me as far into this area as I can. And if that doesn't count as an action, I want to do Thunder Wave to destroy the stones.
Well, here's how this is going to play out.
Probably going to be an action.
No. It's a check. It's just like a movement kind of ability. It's gonna, you're both blind, so you're going to have to run at him.
If I can yell to him, just like listen to the sound of my voice, this is the way I'm coming, and if he's facing me, I'm going to say it's going to be behind you, slightly to your right.
Even still, your movement, I'm gonna need you to make a dex save at disadvantage because there are tremors. This place is shaking. There's rocks falling. There's a loud hum from Tothamon. Like, you need to make sure you don't trip over anything getting to Conan. Then he's going to have it's going to be an acrobatics check at disadvantage for you because you're getting thrown by a blind man.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
All right,
So
what's the first one?
It's literally the blind throwing the blind.
all right. Literally, I need you to give me a dex saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. Follow the sound of my voice! And I scream the entire way running toward him.
I hope he rolls a 1. I hope he
So
rolls.
I kind of hope he does too.
You said a dex save, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
Disadvantage or at disadvantage?
At disadvantage. He's blind.
Yeah.
Even if he's like, I'm running to you, Conan.
All right, so I got a 17 and a 10. Plus 7, I got a 17. So that's my disadvantage roll, 17.
You have a +7 to dex saves?
Yes, I do.
Wow. All right.
It's pretty good.
You-
I mean, I have a
you-
+8, so.
Yeah. You are able to successfully not trip over anything as you blindly Jean-Claude Van Damme run over to Conan. And now, like, the Conan's strength is there. So now it's going to be a disadvantage acrobatics.
And then I yell the acrobatics save, right? Or is it
It's just an acrobatics check.
just a check? All
Yep.
right, and I yell again, back and to the right. Fucking A, and that's a plus. All right, that's. So I got a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. On a 15, he's able to throw you. You do not land perfectly where you'd want. You land like right, kind of at the feet of Tothamon. You're in the middle of everything, though.
Okay, so here's my thinking. I'm blind. I know Conan was blind, but I'm trusting him to throw me somewhere. So in my head, no matter where I land, I'm throwing down Thunderwave.
Okay.
Laura, get this man some eye drops.
Which specifically means, like, or this, like, definitely reminds me of Pokemon. You're doing Thunder Wave and.
Yeah. So my hope with the Thunderwave was that it would
Kevin
destroy
goes,
some of the stones,
Pika!
so we can see if it makes any difference in what's going on with Tothamon. Spell. And I'm going to do this at a level 3. So Thunder Wave, blah, blah, blah. Wave of Thunderous Force breaks out in front of you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from where I am. So it's a 15-foot cube around me. They have to make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take 2d8 thunder damage and they're pushed 10 feet away from you. This does affect objects as well. And I know that we're in a cave. It makes a thunderous boom that's audible out to 300 feet. So I don't know if that's going to make any kind of like cave-ins or anything. But my whole thing is that I guess since I'm right next to Tothamon, he would have to make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
He fails. Do you notify everybody else in the party to cover their ears?
I will now.
Okay. All right. So roll whatever damage it would do.
All right. Yeah, and it also increases after second level or higher 1d8 for each spell slot above first. So that's 2d8, and then another 2d8. So 4d8 damage this is going to do. Where's my 8? Bitch. Always going to make sure. All right. 8. 18 damage.
18 damage.
Yeah.
So this thunderous wave, Tothamon takes the damage. It's going to blow out, boom, 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 like the first row of these crystals, and all these, the first row of the crystals over here. Boom! As this thunderous wave hits these crystals, the energy that's been poured, it's too much, and they explode. Tothamon, the spell is, like, you can tell you've disturbed the ritual that he's casting.
Moves too, right?
He moves.
Yeah, he's supposed to get blown back 10 feet.
Boom. He boof. And you can tell that he's like he's sensed everything. He's cognizant of what's going on. Is that your turn?
I yell to Tinzo because I remember roughly where he is, and I yell, "Go for the stones!" And then I want to give him as a bonus action. Where the fuck is it? Bardic Inspiration. So as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die 1d8. For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So I want to give him one thing of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
remember me.
Tothamon turns around, and you can see like the energy. Actually, no,
He can't.
You can't see. He literally can't.
Anybody who's not blind who is looking in this direction, Tothamon turns, and anybody who would see you would see like his own essence is being drawn out of him, into this ritual. And once again, he's taking more damage to do this legendary action, to turn towards Kavonian, and he's going to cast Finger of Death.
Oh fuck!
A 7th level.
My ass, Kenny?
It's a seventh level spell. You have to make.
I'm sorry. What?
Ooh.
Finger of Death, Brandon.
No, I didn't really realize that spells went up to 7th.
Spells go to 9th.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to do his 9th level spell because that's unfair.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
7 sounds about average.
You need to make what is it? A Dex? Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of give me a Constitution saving throw, Kavonian.
Why can't it be a Dex?
It's a Constitution save.
A 40.
12.
You're dead.
It instantly kills you.
You're dead, pal.
You're dead.
Creature cannot respawn.
14.
Ever.
It exiles you to the graveyard.
He's rolling that dice a lot.
38.
You take over 9,000.
It does 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save.
Why not?
The DC is 20. You take 64 necrotic damage.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm down.
Yep.
I'm not dead, Dad.
You're not dead. Now,
0.
speaking of no, you were no longer blind because
You're dead.
It's been around. Well, so you would see this. So after you do all that, you yell out to Tinzo to give him the Bardic Inspiration. As you turn back around forward, your eyesight comes back, and you see all this. Like, he just slowly, as like his own kind of life essence being pulled away by the spell, he just points at you and says, and you see this black-green just bolt of energy, and it just hits you, and you feel like you're dying. You are now dying.
Avenge me!
With that, we're back to Fatu.
I would like to rage now.
Bonus action, rage. All right. You have advantage on strength checks and all that good shit.
And
Right.
rage.
So I'm really pissed off, and I'm gonna fucking yank this horn out and put an end to this thing.
All right. Give me that strength check, dude. With advantage.
17 plus 8.
25. Damn. That. All right. That beats what I had. I had 25 set as the DC to snap it. So you watch Kevonian, like, you look over your shoulder, watch everything that just happened. Kevonian getting launched blindly by Conan, the thunder step, him yelling back to Tinzo like, "Avenge me, brother!" and then the finger of death, and you're just, and you with all of your fucking might, and it takes everything you currently have. But you snap this horn off. And as you do, at first it's this kind of similar to that black miasma that almost killed everybody. This pouring of black energy pours out, followed by just this river of blood. As Dagoth he just collapses down to the ground. He's holding himself up by his hands. He's severely fucked up. And he's now not prone, but he's on death's door.
I don't get any more actions, right? Because my bonus action was rage.
That is correct. You're currently done.
Alright, so I'm done.
Okay.
Good job, Boner.
That brings us back to Ruckus.
Good job, Boner.
Alright, so what's left on this beast?
Not much.
Alright, so
Not much at all.
I,
Like, this blood is still pouring out. Like, he'll inevitably, like, probably bleed out. But, like, if you're going for, coup de grace.
Going for gas.
Is there a way that I could make Ruckus grab Kevin and pull him back to the group instead of like attacking?
Yeah. Ruckus would have to go make a grab. I take it Kevin would allow it, but then what's Ruckus's movement speed?
50 feet.
5, 10.
Boy, move.
So he'd be able to get here, and then them both would be able to probably get back to right around where because once he's pulling him, he would only be able to make it so far because his movement
speed.
Yeah, it would be halved.
I figured I'd take him to Tinzo so at least Tinzo can make sure Kevin gets, Kevin's body is not discarded by this wizard.
Look me, brother.
What the fuck did you do that for? God damn it! You know you're the pretty one.
Is that all you're doing with Ruckus?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us back to Conan the Barbarian. Conan's going to step up. He's still raging. That is a nat 20. Wow.
Oh wait, I gotta do a thing.
Oh yeah. Come on, man.
I'm gonna do.
Next week I'm gonna have Tony send me all the stuff that we have programmed into the Roadcaster.
Okay.
Laser beams.
So Conan, with the intention of lopping this thing's head off, the nat 20 obviously hits. He brings this thing up, and then I had him roll an athletics check for strength to see how hard he's hitting him. And with his bonus, that's a 32. So he lops Dagoth's head off. Dagoth is dead.
Dagoth is dead, and Tony and Dime are smooching off screen.
Hold on 1
I
second.
know what the fuck's going on over there. You fucking rascals.
The expert kiss was off.
A man is dying. Show some respect.
Got me a fucking route. The fucking
5,
fucking
10,
you're
15,
dark.
20, 30.
Sure.
Conan, at the end of his turn, he's going to He's going to move his 30 feet, action surge to dash. He dashes up to the throne with the throne in the middle of all the seats. The assumed throne of Crom, holding this sword. Conan reaches it and grapples. This might be the most important role of Conan's life.
Nat 1.
Took my father's sword.
Because it's a strength check, he's raging. It's a 2 and a 19. He pries the sword out from Crom's hands, and he's now got the sword, Crom's sword, in his possession. That is Conan's turn. That brings us back to Tinzo.
For the stones.
Don't look at your god. You're not going anywhere yet.
You hear from the distance, you hear Chiron, he goes, roll him onto his stomach. I got something for him.
I roll him onto his stomach because I'm trusting a healer not to rape him.
I'm gonna take him home and fuck him.
Save me. Oh.
I go over to honor his wish of me destroying these crystals over here. I walk up and I go ahead and cast Shatter at the 3rd level
All I know is heal and
into that direction
good
of all these
and
blue
rape.
crystals.
Okay, cast it.
So wait, crystals are not going to do a Constitution save, right?
No, they're crystals, but
All right, I'm like, okay.
I want my name to be Spaghetti.
I think I'm gonna rape you.
So that would be,
My whole life, I thought rape was funny.
I guess, because he gives me an extra D8 damage, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I do. Want to get humped by a giant
No,
red gorilla in space.
inspiration. The Bardic Inspiration gives you a D6 roll or D8 roll, like bonus to like a roll you're trying to make. Not for damage.
So I'm just casting it to, like, how do I know that these things are going to get destroyed then?
Well, they can't make a save, so they're gonna take the straight damage.
So, first one's a 4. That's another 4, 8. A 9. So a 9 and 9, 18 plus. Is it a D8 or a D6?
The Bardic Inspiration, what is it? A D8 or a D6?
Sorry, it's a D8. 1 D8.
Alright, so that is. $26.
Okay. So you cast Shatter. Boom! Just this booming coo blows all these out. You watch as they explode, the blue kind of essence and magic, it's all immediately burst out, and it's sucked right into Tothamon.
I don't know if that's good or not.
I know.
I'm sitting there just like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, oh god, what the hell did we just do? So I'll Misty Step back to, as a bonus action, where Kavonian and Ruckus are.
I say, I think it's overloading him. That's how I'm justifying it.
Yeah.
I'll end my turn.
Kavonian, you're laying there like, oh, I'm fucked up. And you look, and Tothamon is just full. He's full ultimate warrioring right now. He is fucking old. He's on an 8-ball of coke worth of magical energy.
What's funny is the warrior wasn't on cocaine. He was just like that.
Which brings us back to Inafine.
Dead air.
Wait, hold on.
He's looking at her spells.
What's funny is like Kenny sounds like he's sniffing right now, like he's doing cocaine. Just yeah, man. I'm gonna cast level 7 spell.
You can certainly try.
Can I do Firebolt? That's 120 feet range.
On what?
Tothamon.
You can most certainly try.
There it is. There it is.
Say the words.
He did the thing. He did the thing, guys.
I like how we're
I
coming
got
up with our own
15
memes
plus
now.
6.
That would hit if it wasn't for him counterspelling it as a legendary action.
Ah, damn it.
It's such a freaking cheat code.
Is that the one?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Comes back every time.
At the beginning of their turn, yeah, legendary actions just.
It's like playing a counterspell deck in Magic. Like, yeah, no, you thought you were gonna do that.
Laura, is this legitimate?
Counterspell.
Is this legitimate?
Could I like try and stab him instead?
Oh, you've already wasted an action on your spell. I mean, how far? Hold on, how far away are you?
Isn't she also blind?
No, the blindness is done with by now.
Okay.
You are
Is that already?
way too far
I
away.
wasn't paying that much
What's your movement speed? Like 35, 40?
It's 30.
Yeah. You would be able to make it to like the other side of Kavonian from where you are.
Yeah, it's protect me.
Okay, so
You can move to like protect.
or could I like hide somewhere?
If you want to hide, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so wait.
Kenzo, I think we're good. If Toth wanted to take it all in that quickly, he would have.
I was gonna say
I think we're good.
you should. I shouldn't. I don't like. I shouldn't have to. Tothamon. Eat pure evil, like Inafine. You know. Yeah, like you want him dead.
Could I hide like in a corner of the room if it's like there's a shadow or something?
What was that?
Well, there's not really shadows right now because these crystals down here are still illuminating the magical aura. You can try to hide, like you can hide behind a human. You just make you make a stealth check.
Destroy the crystals! I think that's still working.
So if wherever you want to hide, like if you want to hide behind Conan the Barbarian or hide behind Ruckus or whatever, or find a big rock, and then you just make a stealth check with advantage.
Is it possible to, if he's not too far, hide? Well, I can hide in shadows, right?
Mhm.
Because I'm a rogue. Yeah. So could I, if Tofumon is casting a shadow, could I hide in his own shadow?
Game break.
I'm trying to think where his shadow would probably be. He's floating in the air. It would probably be.
If the light source is coming from these things, his shadow would probably be here.
Yeah.
This area. Once again, you're still too far away to reach where his shadow would be.
That's physics, dude.
Yes.
He would have to jump at our shadow then.
Yeah.
I watched how the universe works, brother.
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull you up real quick and see if there's anything you could do. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see something, because you're...
You don't have Misty Step? I thought she had Misty Step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You could, in theory, Misty Step and use your movement to get to Tothamon. I forgot, but the Misty Step would be your bonus action. So, you wouldn't be able to make an attack.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't want to. I just want to hide right now.
Okay.
Behind, as close as possible to him, if not, or behind him, something like that. In the shadow.
That you can. I would give you right around here, so it'd be within reasonably within his shadow. If you want to move and Misty Step to that area, and I would just give me a stealth check as you're trying to hide within his shadow, like you're trying to slither on the ground.
I got 18 plus 10.
18 plus 10, 28. That's a good roll. That beats his. He does not see you. All right, and I take it that's your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. It is Tothamon's turn. You can sense he is very desperate now. His first turn, the first book was engaged. The second turn, the second book got engaged also. Now the third book's engaged. All three books are spinning around, they're open. This blue light is pouring out of these books also. Now, he's going to... What's he going to cast? He's going to cast Globe of Invulnerability on himself. Which means an immobile, faintly shimmering barrier springs into existence in a 10-foot radius around whoever casts it and remains for the duration. Any spell of 5th level or lower cast can't affect creatures inside of it.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. So he is now pretty much invulnerable to any spells that you could cast. And he doesn't have multi-attack. No, he's like a lich. All right.
A witch. May we burn her?
What do we burn apart from witches? More witches!
Good.
19. That's his turn. That brings us back to Nori.
Well, he just fucked me over with the spell thing. Hey,
Oh no.
no,
What
I was
else floats in
Oh.
water?
gonna your eyeball.
Oh no.
Very small rocks.
Just
Just-
Okay, well, you said no spells, so I'm gonna run up on. He moved.
Right.
Am I within 55 feet?
Well, are
A
you within
duck.
55 feet of Tothamon?
Yeah, his other guy is dead, right?
10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 30,
And to that, my
40.
liege, is how we know the Earth to be banana-shaped.
Or 60 if they're shadows.
Tell me again.
It's been used for
You're-
fed earthquakes.
You're within your 55 feet of him.
So I'm gonna run up on him.
Sorry, everyone.
No. Enough to flank or no?
Yeah, you
Okay,
could get the other side of him from
alright.
Benafine.
If I'm ever a DM, that's what we're doing. We're doing the quest for the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double quarterstaff him.
All right, go for
You empty halves of coconut and banging them together.
Alright.
Coconut's
21
tropical. This is a temperate zone.
it. It hits.
Okay.
There's nothing in this.
And then another 21 to hit. So they both
They hit.
Oh, come see
Okay.
the violence inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed.
So the first one's 8,
Okay.
and the second one's 11.
All right.
And
It's the
then-
same. It's the same thing that you saw earlier. It's him using his sheer force of will to like stop your blows, but the damage is coming from him breaking his concentration.
I'm 37.
37, I'm not old.
Let me see if I have anything fun. I really don't. Well, then I'll just flurry of blows again.
Go for it.
Another-
Oh, Dennis.
Oh my god.
Well, you didn't ball an ass,
Alright,
did you?
first one's a 13.
Doesn't hit.
Dennis.
We don't have a
Second one
lord.
is a 20.
We're
a Actually,
narco-syndicalist commune.
Your second one, according to my screen's a 9.
I have advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Wait.
the second one is 20.
hold on. Because it says here, flurry of blows to hit 11, 13, 9, and 20.
Yeah. I have 2.
Right. No, that's right. I forgot it's 2. All right, yeah, go ahead.
She's
So
good at the
20
rules, believe her.
I am good at the rules. 14 points. of
D&D attorney at law.
Those
Believe her?
fucking bracers I have, clutch.
14 points. All right, so he's hurting.
Alright, well, that's all I got. So, done.
Okay, that brings us to Chiron.
So,
Yeah, Kevonian, you hear he goes, "Don't worry, dear, help's on the way."
I spread my ass cheeks.
Oh my!
now he spreads them for you.
I start covering Ruckus's eyes. Don't look, buddy. Don't look.
He's gonna run up, and he's gonna hit you with the Jesus Christ, the cure wound. The remaining 2. Wait, 1, 2, 2.
Keep on drinking that. There's nothing there.
Yeah, cure wounds 3d8.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm drink some wine.
You get 27 hit points as he runs up, rears back his right hand, and he plunges it right into your ass.
Oh my god!
You just got fisted back to life.
I just hit that high brown note.
And as you're a puppet on his gauntleted hand, his bonus act.
You know, and it's always sunny in Philadelphia. When they do the scene with D, Tony knows what I'm talking about. Where he lifts her up.
Yes.
I feel like Thumbelina.
He takes his bonus action is an unarmed strike on you. So he's going to
Oh, how do I fix this?
fix what?
It's on failures and death saves right now on my health. How do I get it back to my
Hold on, I'll bring you up.
I'm on the thing. I got myself a oh, okay, I just gotta apply changes. I fixed it.
Okay. So what's your AC? He rolls a 16 on the unarmed strike.
My AC is 15.
Yep. So you get another 5 hit points back.
Nice.
And then he just
Oh no!
slops you onto the ground like the dirty little creature you are.
Huh? It feels weird.
Yeah. What's it good for you?
It feels like when we used to climb the gym. It feels like when we used to climb the rope in gym class.
Whose rim were you climbing?
Yeah. That's his turn. That brings us back to Kaywin.
She makes me kill.
Okie dokie.
Wait, where's Tyron's position?
In my ass.
What's the range on him?
He's right here. I'm making him visible because of where Ruckus is.
He's very close to me.
So I'm gonna take a shot at Toblerone.
Go for it.
Goddamn right. 20. 10 plus 10.
Hits.
That's a 12 on the damage roll, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
I should have done that first.
Is that your turn?
I'm good, baby.
All right, Kivonian, you're back to life. Your turn.
Keep it moving.
All right.
I literally just broke my headphones.
Holy shit.
They were like 4 years old anyway.
All right. Are there any like holes in the ceiling of this cave that like where we can see the sky?
No.
Okie dokie. Then
You're. Normally, I would give you the opportunity to roll like a perception check, but you are deep in the heart of a mountain. Yeah.
Kenny, how long is that spell up for? The one you just cast?
That lasts a full minute for him.
So it's basically back to his turn. It'll be gone.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Then I'm going to. Where'd it go? God damn it. There we go. And I'm going to break out my new pipes of Ursuline summoning and see if I can get some more bears in here.
All right, you're going to use another.
Charge, yep. Thank you for doing that for me.
Yep. All right, give me a performance check.
Performance, yeah, baby. 25.
All right. You are playing. Your sound is reverberated so well through the mountain because of all the crystals and everything.
Oh.
This room gets really, really solid acoustics. But sadly, because you also rolled very well on your first one, on your first charge, you got most of the bears in the area.
Yeah.
And then Tinzo just brutally killed them all. So as you're playing your little heart out, three lonesome looking bears just stumble in Let me bring them up here.
I thought you were gonna say something like 3 little cubs come out.
Oh my god, I should.
Looking for their mother.
Now this would be like the same as like casting a spell as far as being an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have 3 bears. They're like right up in here.
Okay. Who's next up in line for their for initiative?
Fatu.
Where the hell is it? There's like so much shit you can do. Oh yeah, bonus action. There we go. I want to give another bit of bardic inspiration to Fatu,
Okay.
and I yell, "When that dickhead's," I point to him, and I go, "When that dickhead's sphere is gone, I want you to shove every sharp object you have right into his face. And here's an extra D8, because that's how you would do combat in real life." Oh my god, Laura got so much younger.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Good thing she
Fatu.
didn't put the headphones on at any other point in time during the evening.
Yep.
Fist in your ass. Fatu, it's your turn.
I'm pretty sure they hear Kenny throughout the fucking house upstairs.
How high does the spell have to be? The level?
You might have just
I'm sorry,
scarred
what?
Kenny's oldest
How
daughter.
high does the level of spell have to be to get through?
6.
Alright, so I have an 8th level here if I throw all 6 of my fireball crystals at him.
And I just gave you an extra D8 to put damage to that if you wanted to.
Alright, so
It doesn't work on damage. Bardic
would just-
Inspiration doesn't.
Inspiration, one
it-
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it would just like help it hit,
Yeah, if it was gonna not hit.
maybe.
Alright, so I want to wrap the rest of the necklace around my javelin and throw it directly at Tothamon or the book, whatever's gonna end this charade.
Well, is he still? Wait a minute, isn't he still?
There's nothing in this.
Doesn't he still have that invulnerability shield thing?
No, but I have an 8th level. It's 8th level.
Hold on. Here's the thing. The beautiful part of what he's trying to do. The beads aren't considered a spell. They're an object that withholds a spell. It'd be like if you had a magic grenade. You could throw the grenade in because it's not necessarily a spell, and
That
it's within
wouldn't count as
whoa.
an action.
Make your attack with the javelin.
Okay.
And if it's a low roll before Kenny tells you what it is, you can
That's
add.
a nat 20.
Never mind. Never mind. Thank you, Brandon.
That's beautiful. All right. So
However,
Yeah.
no, you rolled
That
an.
would be beautiful if he didn't have this magic super
No.
dice destroyer spell.
legendary.
I don't shit on nat 20s, dude. You earned that. So you wrap the what's left of this beaded necklace around your javelin, and you, boom.
He gave him a pearl necklace.
So even as he turns and he tries to stop it, it's that nat 20. It just shoom, boof. It embeds in his chest.
Wow, that's how he killed him in the second movie.
Does he look right up at me like the T-1000?
That's how Gothamon died in Conan the Destroyer. Javelin right through the chest.
So you hit, and now roll the damage for the javelin.
Through the glass. Through the mirror. The mirror.
And he just threw it through a globe of invulnerability, which is similar.
5 plus 5 is 10.
Okay. And now roll that beautiful 8th level fireball spell.
That's addition, dude.
That's 13d6.
Wow.
Do it. By the way, but the song I'm still playing is the Safety Dance.
So
To
so
summon
far I
my
got
band.
5 and 4.
9.
You can dance if you want to. You can
3.
leave us well behind. If you find no dancing, no friends of mine.
6.
Hey, you're dancing on.
1.
6.
25.
4.
We can
Nine.
dance. We can dance.
6.
35.
We can dance. It's
4.
weird how that guy looks like the lead singer
9.
from Pearl Jam.
3.
42.
You're muted, Brandon.
5.
47.
5.
52. This is your last roll.
3.
Seattle.
55 fire damage. So poof, this hits him right in his chest. And you watch as this fire just starts to envelop him from his core out. And he falls down. These books are still spinning around him. The spell is fucking it's going. This spell is very it's far along. But he's down. Is that the end of your turn, or do you what do you want to move? Like, what do you want to do?
I will, because I mean that's it. I can't get close to me. I mean, can I? I still have 2 hammers. Can I throw the cheaper one at the books, like Thor?
You can try.
All right. So what would I have to roll for that?
You're throwing a hammer. It's an attack. It's a throwing attack.
So just just roll the hammer. Okay.
Yeah.
This character. What can I say?
Throw Jonathan at him.
Where is
17 plus 8.
Doesn't hit. Like, it makes contact, but it doesn't do. These things were made by gods. Like, they are made to not.
Wait a minute. I gave you that's where you can use that bardic inspiration for the action, for the
So now
attack
what-
roll. You can
what
do
I
an
do?
extra D8.
So I just roll an extra D8 for more stuff, I guess.
Yeah, and then add it to whatever your
Yep.
roll was.
7.
That hits.
Friendship.
32 hits.
Okay. So I gotta roll 1D8. Hold on.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
6 plus 5, 11.
11. All right. So you throw. It hits the first book, and you notice as it hits the books, like it starts violently shaking. The first page in the book just kind of not evaporates, but kind of just like explodes in this explosion of like that blue light you're seeing, and then like the second page, the third, like it's slowly because you were able to find a way to damage it. It's now like kind of just it's like destroying itself from within. Like you've broken through on this.
Can I yell to the group, focus your efforts on the book?
You can yell that.
And so I yell out to the group, focus your efforts on the books.
Okay. That brings us to Ruckus.
Well, I mean, he can't really attack books, can he?
Why not?
He can try.
Dogs eat books all the time.
I guess, but
Stickers all the time, dude.
The only way he'd really have a chance here is nat 20.
so no, I just
Oh,
I keep him where he is. I ain't gonna make no moves. I'm just gonna skip his turn.
All right, that brings us to Conan. Conan comes up, and he tries to make an attack on the book. That's 3. Second attack.
Oh.
13. Doesn't hit. And a nat 1.
Oh.
All right. So that nat 1, I gotta. Two decks. So Conan, his violence, like he's swinging violently at these things. His last attack was a nat 1, and he violently swings. He misses horribly, and the sheer force of this magical energy, like that's in this area, and him missing, he's knocked to the ground. That's his turn. Tinzo, you're up.
Whoa.
Sorry.
So
Hold on, I have him.
one is gone, right?
Totemon's down. He's dying. He's dying. His insides are on fire. He is, he's still taking damage from the break in the concentration. Like
Fuck it, stab him like 30 more times for good measure.
He is pretty fucked up.
Shank his ass like we're in the yard.
And that thing is completely gone now, right? His spell.
The globe of invulnerability's gone. Yeah.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15.
Sorry, you had to lose your necklace on that.
I walk right next to him because I'm like
Fuck.
thinking to myself, there's not much we could do about trying to stop these books completely. But maybe just kill him off. Maybe that might do something.
Okay. Are you guys gonna fucking jump his ass like you're initiating him into a gang?
I'm going to go ahead and cast.
Well, I was gonna try and keep him somewhat alive so we could figure out how to stop this and portal back home.
Oh yeah, technically we're not in combat anymore. It's just these books.
Wait, are we in initiative or no?
Did I say you were out of combat?
He didn't. He didn't. He did not.
Yeah, he's not quite dead yet.
No, he's not dead yet.
What do you casting, Tinzo?
Dead.
I was gonna go
I
ahead and
think I'll go for a walk.
cast Mind Spike,
I'm not dead.
3rd level.
I feel happy.
What is it? Explain that to me.
Right.
So you reach
See
into
you
the
on
mind of a
Thursday.
creature you can see within
It'll be
range. The
stone
target
dead.
must make a Wisdom saving throw.
He'll be
Take
stone dead in
3d8
a moment.
psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. On a
Okay.
failed save.
Well, who's that there?
Also, always
Must
know
be a
the target's
king.
location
I
until
don't know.
the spell
Hasn't
ends,
got shit all over him.
only while the two of you are in the same plane of existence. While you have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from you, and if
Okay.
invisible, gains no benefit from it.
All right. So what does he have to beat on a wisdom save?
He has to beat a 50.
Okay. Let me see what he's got for bonuses. Yeah, that's he rolled a 22 on a save.
So he takes half the damage.
Yep. So roll damage.
Alright. D8. 3 D8s. They're level. So, 4 D8s. Okay. First one's an 8. Second one's a 4. 6.
Okay.
That's a 20, and then my last. Oh shit. Last one is a 3.
Okay. So you try to hit him with Mind Spike, like you're trying to get into his head, and as you do it, you notice like he's taking damage, like his body is deteriorating more in front of you. You hear in your head, you just hear like it's his voice. You hear him. He's like, I know you're trying to get in. He's like, you're not powerful enough. You will see the true God soon. And that's it. I think my computer just froze. Nope. Okay. Thank God. That would have sucked balls. Is that your turn, Tinzo?
Can I roll I guess perception to see how much more it will take to put this guy down?
I mean, you can try. Yeah, you can make a perception check. Go ahead.
8 for 12.
12. You are confused as to the fact that he is still alive. Because you can see his spine. He is, like, no blood is coming out of him. He is fucked up. Like, he is badly. Like, a normal human or a normal living being would be dead by now. With that, we're back to Enophine at the top of the order.
Did I hear what he whispered to Tinzo, or no?
No, because he said that directly into his brain.
Can I kind of like rage because I see that he's not dead yet, and
You can be super. Yeah, you can like let that desire to kill take over, but you don't get the abilities that like Fatu does as a barbarian.
okay, yeah. Am I within 30 feet? Because I was gonna do Witch Bolt.
Yeah, you're like
On
right next to him.
Yeah, you're right on top of him. You could pick him up and fucking jig his ass out if you wanted to.
But wait, since I'm in the shadow, is it like advantage or something?
Well, the fact that you're flanking him and you're in the shadows, you'd have advantage, and you would get the extra sneak attack damage, as long as you hit. Which I don't see how you really can. He's prone.
So do I roll for stealth, or do I just do the?
Nope. Roll an attack to hit with your daggers, and roll with advantage. So 2 d20s, take the higher score.
Highest score was 19.
Hits. Now roll your dagger damage, your fire damage from the dagger, and your stealth attack and your sneak attack damage. So let's see. You're gonna have.
I think. Is it 60 or is that a 9 on the D10?
Wait, what?
Or is that a 90?
Why are you rolling a d10?
Oh, I thought those were the damage.
No. So the dagger is a 1d4, the fire is 2d6, and the sneak attack is another d6. Oh wait, are you witch bolting him?
Yeah, I think I was witch bolting him.
Oh, okay. Well, then a witch bolt's 2d12.
God damn it.
But you wouldn't get the sneak attack damage because it's a spell.
That was a 3, the first one.
Okay.
And a 3 on the second.
6. Yeah. Is that your turn? Did you want to move anything?
Since that was a spell, could I stab or no?
You once again, it would be like an offhand attack with the dagger, but yeah, you could make a stab. You could stab him. You'd still have advantage.
So is that a like 2d20?
2d20, take the higher score. Yeah.
Highest is a 12.
That doesn't hit. Even with advantage, it doesn't hit. Yeah, that was the highest you rolled.
Yeah, that one was
Oh,
6.
woof! That's just a bad turn. All right. So that's your turn, which brings us back to him. So Tothamon, as he's lying there, dead on, like dying on the floor. He's just you can see what's left of his lips still moving. Like he's desperately trying to finish this ritual. And as they're moving, you watch as like they slowly they slow down, they slow, and like they just his lips stop moving. Yeah, it's a failed death save. So now Tothamon, as his lips stop moving, the energy coming out of the crystals in the room, it starts to like the light starts to dim and dim and dim. And like as everything seems to be calming down, suddenly his eyes jolt back open. And you hear he goes he just hear Shumagoreth has come. And what's left of the crystals on the southern side of that room explode in this fit of just magical, just pure energy. And on this wall over here, behind the throne of Crom and the lines of all the thrones, this huge wall, this blue portal opens. And you see these giant tentacles start pouring out of this like, and I'm not talking like, oh, like it's a 15. No, like one tentacle pours in and it's the size of like, it's like it reaches to the back of the room. Like you guys have to fucking duck down to dodge it. You're out of combat now, by the way. The tentacle pulls back in, and suddenly you see as the portal kind of clears, you see this one giant eye appears through this portal. And as it's looking at you, I need everybody to give me wisdom saves real quick. Because he's trying to drive you insane. Like any eldritch god would.
17.
Dirty 20.
18.
Okay.
Not on that 20.
Okay, save. Fail. Conan rolled a 1.
Oh, no. Not Conan.
Nori, you failed too.
17?
It's a god.
Fine.
What'd you roll, Kaywin? You're not escaping my wrath.
9.
Yeah, you failed, motherfucker. You're that Yankee dad.
What else is new?
So the eye peers through, and as it's looking at each and every one of you, you all suddenly, anybody who failed, you're debilitatingly on the ground. You're hearing this booming voice in your head, and just what sounds like millions of smaller voices behind it. And it's just like it's just this giant booming voice telling you to bow and sacrifice yourself for the one true God of this universe. And anybody who saved, you're hearing this too. It's not as debilitating. You're able to you withstand the pain. Like you can stand and hold it, but it's slowly driving you insane. And this goes on for what seems like forever, as this portal is slowly getting larger and larger. Stalactites are falling from the roof of this cave. The ground is shaking as it seems to just be tearing the mountain open. And then as it's getting wider, and you can sense this, you see the tip of a tentacle start to come out. Suddenly you see this giant eye. It turns blood red. And as the tentacle comes out, it goes limp on the ground, it crushes Crom's throne and his, the skeleton sitting on it, and just collapses on the ground, and the portal closes up for a second, leaving this massive hole in the mountain. And then suddenly, another portal opens. And right in the same spot, and out, slowly falling to the ground, is a man you all recognize. Or you should.
That's Ajax?
Show me an S. No, it's the same man you saw on the beachhead killing Archimedes. It's the same man you saw the king in the last world turn into.
Hey, he's that fucking guy.
Yeah, it's the guy you just know as he's just the evil one. The one, it's the creature with no name, as the people on your first, and he's not, as he's standing there, it's just like a tiefling man. You know what I mean? That's the appearance he has. And he looks at the group of you and he's like, hold on, let me get his voice ready. It's kind of like Bill, but not. He's just like, I couldn't take any more of that talk of gods. It's like, it's only one true God here. He looks at every one of you. He's, I've met you before. He's like, you're all starting to become a nuisance. He's looking around. Does anybody do anything?
I throw my dagger at him.
I want to fire an arrow at him.
Yeah, I want to attack him too.
The dagger, he just
God
moved.
damn it.
He just literally just like, no. The arrow, he's just like, no. What, you want to physically attack him?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. How are you attacking him?
I was gonna do Wishbolt or something. Yeah, Wishbolt.
Go ahead. Counter spell.
Yeah, counter spell. I counter your 14 mana spell with this 2 mana spell.
Alright,
There's nothing you could do about it.
monologuing, let's go.
No, you just as you try to throw something, it fizzles in your hand, and he's just looking at you all, and he's like, this is way too much hostility. He's like, what? Why am I the bad guy?
We don't know.
He laughs. He's like,
Hey, brother.
Ah.
Fuck.
Chiron's just like, oh god, I fucking hate that guy's voice. So he's just looking at you. He's like, hold on, I can fix it. I can't hear myself well enough with these fucking headphones on. I'm trying. I gotta work on it. But he's like, whoever told you I'm the villain? He's like, they don't know shit.
That's Bill.
It's close. I gotta work on it.
They're fucking stupid.
Sounds like Chiron.
Yeah. He's like, listen. We can work together.
And then I point out and say, wait, hold on. You said we're a nuisance. Why do you want to work with us now?
The fact that you're still alive. He's an Italian BBEG. He uses his hands. Oh!
Oh, hey.
These Polly Walnuts all of a sudden?
Slick back hair.
Tracksuit.
He's like, the fact you're still alive shows that you promise. He's like, if you dedicate yourselves to be my my avatars throughout this universe, throughout the multiverse, he goes, we could do great things.
Can I cast Zone of Truth?
Go for it.
Counter spell.
No. What are you trying to figure out if he's telling the truth?
I want to know what he's up to. So you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. I don't know where he is, but I'm definitely going to center him in that. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn and starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw, which they got to beat 16. And on a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius, and I'll know whether it succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
So he's right here. He immediately senses that you're casting that, and he looks at you, and he's like, if you want to know, if you want an answer.
Can I just ask his name?
You want to know his name?
Names are powerful.
Oh.
That means Kenny didn't make one yet.
I've got a name.
Oh.
But he's like, a name. When you haven't heard your own name in millennia, he goes, it's easy to forget. He goes, the last name I remember being called is Haster.
With an H?
Yes.
Haster.
Hastur.
Oh, T-U-R. You got to be different.
Would I recognize that from my studies?
Not necessarily. You wouldn't immediately notice. A history check.
History?
Yeah, or history check.
No. 15.
No, you don't.
College of War. Can I make a check?
I'll do the check too.
Go ahead, make the check.
History.
18 plus 7, 25.
25.
21. Oh, he's got the best.
Yeah. The 25, you've heard that name before. You've heard him as being called the king in yellow. You've heard him being him who is not to be named, the unspeakable one. These are names that are tied to
Voldemort?
Lord Haster. The unspeakable. Haster the unspeakable. You would know that name is tied to an ancient outer god creature, though. Like, higher than high.
Can I do something?
Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I wanted to go up to him and apologize for attacking him earlier, and then try and shake his hand or say
Well, no, isn't he the guy
Kinda
that killed
join-
Archimedes? The guy who
Yeah.
brought us all
Well,
together?
We don't know. Like
So
said, we
he's
don't know
not
if
a-
good or bad. Yeah, but my god is kind of evil too, so I'm kind of trying to bank on that kind of being like.
And to be fair, Archimedes was just some dude that
Yeah.
pulled us all into a fucking
Technically,
a
Archimedes
portal with
is
a
that
raven.
guy. Yeah.
We're
Whoa.
here because of him.
So
I
that-
might be turning on the group, but I kind of want to just like become friendly with Haster because I feel like I'm kind of nudging you guys, like winking at you guys because like maybe we should kind of make friends with this guy if he is an outer god.
Well, I turned to him and I'm like, look, we just went through a shit ton of things, even being enslaved, which was not a fan favorite of us.
It was
We
not
did
fun.
It was not fun at all. You're talking about avatars. How do we not know that that's, no different than being a slave? What are you trying to do? What is your goal in all this?
Mike, he looks at you. He goes, well, I'm going to reset all of creation.
What purpose does that serve?
Unmake everything as it is and remake it how I want.
Well,
How do you
Since I'm
that
kind of
doesn't fly with me then.
Yeah, I kind of like where I'm at.
I scream out from behind the dead animal because I've never left from back here. I don't trust this guy, fellas and ladies.
That's not psychotic at all.
so
Don't let,
I
don't let them steamroll you,
like-
Edifine.
what?
Don't let them steamroll you.
No, I'm still gonna go and try and shake his hand because I'm an avatar of Sargonis, so I kind of.
Give me a deception check.
Is
You're
she
talking.
deceiving?
You're talking to a god. He can.
No, but I'm kind of genuine. I'm like not deceiving him.
What is your intention here? Your actual intention?
I want to see if we can join forces because now I'm up in the air about is Archimedes a bad guy? Because if it wasn't for him, we would not have been traveling through portals. So I'm kind of like open to hearing what Haster has to say.
Well, he
So
just
I'm-
said that
I'm-
he wants to reset everything.
Yeah.
I know, like I'm.
So you're legitimately like you're not trying to. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm just genuinely trying to be like, well, maybe even like down the line, maybe like stop him from resetting. But like
okay.
right
So
now, I'm kind of like,
So
okay,
that's
okay.
deception.
you
No,
come.
because that's like later. That's not
So
like now.
you approach him with your hand out to shake, and he sticks out his hand just like
What are you trying to do?
he gives you the kiss the ring, like this like.
Moans.
He doesn't moan, but he wants to see.
Oh,
He wants to see. Do you know your place?
I don't think Edifine does.
You hear me from behind you. Don't kiss that limp-wristed fuck's hand.
We're done. Decisions.
Well, no, it's plain, simple. It's a no for me.
I'm just gonna stand in. I can put my hand down and just stand in front of him, trying to say like I'm an equal. Not really, but like okay, that could be a deception, right? Because I'm
Well,
like,
do
I'm
you
not gonna bow
honestly
to him.
hold on? Well, it's not necessarily deception if you, honest to God, believe. Like, would you feel that like he's not above you?
Yeah, kinda, because like
Okay.
I came back with Sargonis.
So you're just standing your ground, and he
Yeah.
looks at you, and he senses it, and he smirks. He's just like, oh, child. He goes, I sense that the indignation. I can see your pride. He goes, but do not let that interfere in the fact that we are not equals. He goes, last chance. Do you kiss the ring? Conan obviously doesn't kiss the ring. Chiron's violently masturbating. On second thought, I love that voice.
I'm gonna heal the world.
Yeah. I take it nobody plans on kissing the ring, and
Yeah,
you're
no,
the
I'm
only
just
one.
gonna
You're
take
okay.
yeah, I'm gonna take a step back and like stand by Batu.
Okay. He sees that and he goes,
We choose the side of good.
yeah. He goes, well, it's decided. Apparently, me wanting to right the wrongs and the evils of everything is disgusting to you. That's fine.
Wait. Because,
You
like-
can all perish. At this point, he starts with the 3 poor bears. He just points at them and he casts power word kill, and they die. He turns to you, Inafine.
Wait,
He
how is
can't-
he casting it? Like talking? Do we see him talking?
He's quick. He's mumbling, like his lips are moving. He's casting this.
Okay, so can I put us all in a bubble of silence?
Counter spell. Power word kill. You're dead.
Me?
Yeah. Inafine. You're dead. Kaywin. You're dead. Ruckus. Dead. Conan. Dead. Fatu. Dead. Kavonian.
It just made you laugh real hard before.
As you're trying to talk to him, he looks at Chiron, dead. He looks back at you. He's like, last
Okay.
word.
Last word.
Last words.
You're a dick.
He just, you're dead.
As he does that, I take out my staff, spin it, hit the ground with my ring in hand,
Okay.
and I'm turning back time.
Okay. With
Got
that,
it.
he turns and he looks at you. He can't counterspell it because it's not actually a spell.
Right.
It's a different, it's this different kind of magic. So he's just like woof, and you see him fighting. He's trying to fight time, and he slowly just as Kevin rises back up, as Chiron rises back up. Fatu, as everybody's slowly popping back up, those words that you heard that you remember hearing Tothamon saying, those celestial words, you hear a voice in your head. You don't know this voice. You've never heard it before. And it's just like, say the words. When this is done, say the words and run. Poof, Fatu's back up. Ruckus is back up. Inafine's back up. Kaywin's back up. Nori's back up.
I
Conan,
yell out, open
Conan-
the gates.
you say it in Celestial?
Right.
Okay. So as you've rewound back, and he's kind of focused on like the interaction he's having with Inafine, as he's like got kiss the rings, like he's like wait, like he knows something what just happened. So you say the words, and as you say as you say them, the crystals you had explode in your bag. Koosh, you feel that surge of energy, and then boof, a portal appears in front of you.
I tell everyone, go. Let's go now.
I see a
Run
portal.
through.
I'm running for it.
Go.
Okay.
Everybody, get your asses in.
He immediately rages and he's pulling the mountain down. He's trying to. Now, Kavonian, do you run through the portal?
I just yelled to Tenzo. I was like, "Do we have to go through the portal?" the
Get
only
your ass
fucking
in there now.
way.
Just shut up. Go in.
God damn it! Yes, I do.
Chiron runs through.
I grab
No.
Ruckus.
You grab Ruckus.
Yes.
Nori,
I'm going through.
Anafine, you going through?
Yeah. I'm going-
Kaywin, I take it you're going through?
Reluctantly, yes.
All right.
Goodbye, Conan.
Fatu,
Oh yeah.
as you go through, you turn back to look at Conan, because you're questioning whether or not to yell to try to get him to come through, to bring. And he looks at you. He's like, Valhalla, and he throws the sword of Crom to you. And he turns and he turns and runs. As you back through the portal, you don't know what happens to Conan. You guys falling through. Sky, night, day. It's the same shit. You know what happens when you fall through a portal.
I was falling for 30 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, Logan. Yeah.
You guys, everybody blacks out, and then suddenly you awaken.
I brown out.
You brown out.
Yeah.
You wake up in a pool of your own shit.
Makes
You-
sense. Everything was just
you-
loose before.
Yeah. You wake up, and everybody's on the ground. You look up, and it's a beautiful, sunny. It's beautiful, sunny, clear skies. And you realize, like, you feel anybody here that can use magic to any extent feels magical aura and energy everywhere.
This place
Like-
feels kind of tingly.
Yeah, there's magical as like you the power, like you're like, oh my god. Oh, you feel more alive. Everything
Does that mean we get advantage?
no.
Forever.
Anything feels possible. And as you're laying there on the ground, you're appreciating like the senses that are going through, the fact that you escaped, and the fact that it's a bright sunny day. Suddenly you see a wave of flaming rocks fly across the sky above you. And then as they pass, you watch as a gigantic black dragon flies the other way towards where they came from. And as your senses start to come back to you, you hear screaming coming from each direction. On one side, and as you look, if you were to get up and if you looked to your left, you would see a massive army of all humans with ballistas and fucking trebuchets. And to the right, you see, like, the dragon that flew over, and you would see waves of trolls, ogres, goblins, orcs, and you poof. And then as you look and you see that like creature army, the sound of really shitty goblin death metal becomes very, very loud. And that's where we're gonna end it for the
Oh,
night.
for fuck's sake!
God damn it.
There's
Is
no
it
wand.
That's
Middle
good.
Earth by any chance?
Is what?
Is it Middle Earth?
No, we're in the Scratloin
No.
home planet.
No. You're in Abertoril. This is the planet where Dungeons and Dragons takes place. You're on the continent of Faerun. You'll find out exactly where.
I didn't see the movie, but I'm going to go look for a stream tonight.
It's on Amazon Prime. Buy it.
It's on HD TV on HD.
I literally have a negative balance in my bank account.
My bad. With that, with everything you guys have done in the last like month and a half, I'm gonna go ahead and tell each and every one of you to give yourselves 2 levels.
About to fucking say.
Ooh.
Play the Final
Good.
Fantasy leveling up noise. Ba, 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 ba.
Bum, 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 bum. Two levels, guys.
Very nice.
We're no. I'm excited for this because we're no longer in that like grounded in realism kind of atmosphere of Hyborian Earth. Now I can throw whatever the fuck I want at you, and it's just like
That doesn't.
okay.
I don't like it when you
Throwing a
start to get
monkey
off like
face fuck
this.
a man to death was within the realm of reality.
It's a. If you don't think apes have face fucked humans to death, then you're sorely mistaken.
Somewhere out there, below the equator, someone has been face fucked by a monkey. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
When Kavonian's asshole gets blown out by an ancient copper dragon.
Hey man, my initiative has a little A next to it now. It says advantage.
Means you roll initiative with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Okay.
So
Since
roll
I
first
have
on level 8.
Warlock and Rogue, could I add 2 to Rogue?
Yeah, you could do 2 to rogue, 1 to rogue, 1 to warlock, whatever you want. Don't change your HP now. Or if you want to change your HP, write down what it is. Like write down whatever like your rolled HP is now. So that it doesn't fuck up when you level up.
I only went up 2, so doesn't.
To what?
2 points of HP. It says my max
That-
HP is 60.
Hold on, that's not right.
Was at 59.
No, that's not
Oh.
I was at like 53.
Hold on. Let's see this here.
Yeah, mine was at 65, and then I went to 73.
You get what'd you take levels in?
I did two in Rogue.
Mine went
2 in rogue?
9 to 77.
That's hold on, that ain't right. Did you see what it was before? Did you write down what it was before you leveled up?
Oh, how many hit points I had for the game itself?
How many you had rolled?
Well, I didn't roll anything. I was told. It was just 69. It was 61 of 69, and then
Nice.
I upped
Oh,
it up
hold on.
to 8. Now it's 77.
Hold on 1 second. Like, all right, so Tinzo, he's got his rolled HP is 27. Now, are you hold on 1 second. You took 2 You said you took 2 levels. All right. Okay, so you're and Tinzo. Inafine. 33. Don't do anything until I tell you to here. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just want because I can always change everything back. Fatu and Kavonian. All right. Manage character. Manage HP. Hold on, I'm gonna put you back. If you already leveled your guy up to 8, I'm just gonna put him back. Kev, you had 33 rolled HP. Where are we here? Kaywin, that's bullshit. Roll you back. Yep. You had 40 rolled HP. Kaywin. And Fatu. Yeah, like especially yours, Fatu, because being a barbarian, you get the most. You roll D12s. $47. All right. Now, if Fatu, you're taking 2 levels in barbarian, correct?
You
Yeah.
muted.
Yeah, why? What's the difference? What does dwarf give me?
No, it's not that it gives you anything, but roll 2d12s real quick.
All right, hold on. 6 and 9.
Yeah. See, because now when you have your written down rolled, now you're at 94 HP max. All right. Who are we? Kaywin. Roll 2d10.
God damn it.
Did I miss something? Brandon, did you roll?
No, I didn't. I had to literally had to reload my character page in the middle of
Oh.
doing the whole thing. All right, so
Well,
what do I do?
Roll 2d10 real quick.
Okay. D10, 1, 2. It's a 4.
What were the two rolls?
3 and a 1.
Roll another one. So you have I take one. So that's bullshit.
Okay. A 13, a 5, and an 8.
All right, so 13. Now you've got 61 HP.
Yay!
Who's this? Kivonian?
Yes, sir.
You're taking 2 levels in Bard, correct?
Yeah.
All right, roll two more d8s.
2 more D8s.
Do not. Yeah, if you roll a 1, re-roll it.
All right. 7 and a 7. 14.
14, beautiful. 14, 15, 47. You're at 71 HP.
Yes.
Right. Who is this?
Oh.
As you level up, does like the stats go up, or is it just the hit points?
Yeah, at certain levels, you get the ability. Like at 8th level right now, you get the ability to. You could either take a feat. If you have 8 levels in one class, you can take a feat or increase ability scores. You can increase 2 ability scores by 1 or 1 by 2. Lewis, roll 2d6 for me.
Also, this sort of
6 and a 2.
crown that I own, does it?
I'll give it to you in a 6 and a 2, so 8. I'll give it to you in 1 second, Tony. All right, your max is now 62. Character building. Okay, you're taking 2 levels in Rogue. So give me 2d8 rolls in a fiend. Because the sort of crown that you have, I made. Like I created it, and it's right now. It's just it's like an antique. It has to be awakened.
I got 1 and a 6.
Reroll the 1.
Two.
Okay, you're at 73 hit points total. Now I'm gonna go back to Fatu. Where are you? View. Inventory. Manage inventory. Sword of Crom.
I'm going to take a strength score. Hopefully, I'll get that -1 off.
All right, Tony. Enjoy your Sword of Crom.
Am I gonna take in the next game? Am I gonna take time to learn about this sword, or is it just like a touch and go thing?
Well, considering the situation the party's in, you're not really going to have time to immediately be like, hold on, I got to study this.
You have a feeling we're going to be rolling for initiative again real soon.
Yeah.
Unless one of us could talk our way out of battle.
Is
Well, so
there-
technically we don't know if they're fighting us or...
Want this to look, or can I help you with the design? Because I have an idea.
Wait, what was that?
I said, did you design this sword in your head the way it's supposed to look, or can I?
No, not how it looks. I built it for ability, like how it, like damage
parameters in the game.
Yeah,
I'll create it in my mind's eye. I already have an idea.
yeah. You can have it look however you want to describe your Sword of Crom. That's your sword.
Okay, thank you.
Also, while we were playing, FMB commented, "It's me. I'm the unspeakable one."
Ah. Yeah.
Which, now that I'm thinking of it, this is a game he might actually enjoy.
You might, yeah.
Yeah. Ming 2. Ming 2 was another one that, like, Ming would, but, like, it depends on what Ming we catch. Like, if we get the Ming who just wants to fuck around...
Things will get way too racist if we get made here.
Yeah, exactly. Ming would be going too much for jokes.
Could I add more spells or no?
What do you mean add more spells?
Like, I got second level. Do I get like, do I make them like third, fourth, whatever level or no?
Wait, what do you? Hold on. What do you mean?
I think she's trying to ask if she can.
Also, I'm only at my 48 hit points.
Or get more spells.
How'd I go down?
Well, hold on. Because she took levels in the 2 levels in Rogue, she doesn't get any spells to like really change to add to being a rogue. All her spells come from being a warlock. So as you level up warlock, you'll get access to more spell slots. The only thing
Okay,
that
now back up to 61.
yeah, your roguish archetype, as you're leveling up rogue, make sure your roguish archetype is swashbuckler.
Okay.
Because what that'll give you, actually, I'm already here. I'm just gonna fucking do it. Like, the first thing you get at 3rd level of rogue as a swashbuckler, you get fancy footwork. So now, if you make a melee attack against a creature, it can't make attacks of opportunity against you. So you could come in, stab, turn and run away, and they can't attack you.
Awesome.
Like as you leave, it's like yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
And then once again, like I said, you've got your ability score, because you're at the 4th level there, you can do ability score and improve 2 of your main abilities like strength or dex or constitution or wisdom or whatever, you know, two of those by 1 point apiece, or one ability by 2 points, or you can take a feat.
What's a feat?
Their feats are things like one feat that I use in my other campaign. It's called Tough. It gives you whatever level you're at. It gives you double that level in hit points when you take the feat. And then every time you level up, you get an extra two hit points of every time. So that's why I'm a level 7 in that one. I'm a level 7 Blood Hunter, and I've got 100 hit points. I'm the tank, so.
Wait, so I could add the points to like Constitution?
Yep, Constitution. Whatever, like, so hold on. Looking at your character, your main skills, your mains are Dex, Constitution, and Charisma. So, like, if you were going to increase a skill, like skills here, I would boost Charisma up to 18 to get the +4 on the +4, the extra on the plus there goes from +3 to +4.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if you wanted to even out Wisdom to 14, your Wisdom bonus would go up to +2. Or you could push Charisma up to 18 and Dex to 19, or Constitution to 19. Like, you can do whatever you want. It's you know.
So I can add 2 points to one of these things right now.
Yes, sir.
Is Constitution like how well you take attacks, and Dexterity is like how you avoid attacks?
Every time your Constitution modifier goes up, you get more hit points. So if you bumped yours up to +4, or whatever, if you bumped yours up to whatever it would take to get to the next one, I think in your case it would be +5. If you would put 2 points into Constitution right now, your hit points would jump up also, because it like backfills for every level you've had previously. So you would probably jump up another 10 hit points. And then you, like, every time you leveled up, you would get more because you've maxed out Constitution.
Well, I could
Whereas-
do
yeah.
Constitution now. That'd be
If you
okay.
want,
Yeah.
if you want, you can put 2 points into Constitution.
Okay. How do you do that?
I'll do it for you. I'm already here.
Thank you.
What would be the small play for me? I assume strength or dexterity.
Give me 1 second. Let me just finish hers real quick. For improvement, ability, con, and now you're done. Yeah. See, now your hit points are 81. So hold on. Actually, hold on. You make sure it's all right. Yeah. You get a plus. You have your total is +40 from your Constitution bonus. So now, holy shit, that's pretty fucking good. Oh, it's 5-2.
Wait, I got one more quick question.
Tony, did you already max out strength?
I didn't do anything yet.
Your strength's already 20.
Alright, so I can't max it out anymore.
20 is the highest.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me see something.
Okay.
I always just thought 20
Well,
was the
I'm
highest.
only
you could
thinking
get.
about adding to charisma because it's a -1 and it's driving me crazy.
I mean,
That just means
Yeah.
you can't influence people.
Yeah, like your charisma. All that would happen if you dumped both of them into charisma.
It would bring it up to like 4.
No, your charisma modifier would be 0.
Oh.
That's all it would be. So like, the only things that really affect skill-wise, if you're trying to deceive, persuade, do a performance, or intimidation, but like, you're proficient in an intimidation, you automatically get a bonus, and depending on what you're trying to do to intimidate, like, you could get advantage. You know what I mean? Like, charisma is your dump stat. Now, same thing with you. If you were to bump up your constitution, you would get your max HP would be 102 right now.
Okay. What if I put 1 in Dex and 1 in Constitution? Because I want to make myself a little faster. I guess a little bit nimble.
Neither one of your modifiers would change, but they'd be a step closer because they change on even numbers. So like Dex B15, you would have the +2 still, but like it wouldn't really do anything overall for modifiers. But the next time you had a chance to change your ability modifier, your ability scores, then if you did the same thing, you'd have a 16 Dex, which is a +3, and then you'd have a +5 in Constitution. But I mean, or you can level up. It's pretty much you can either kind of buff up one ability, one modifier level every time you get this, or you can kind of pad stats to then next time bump up 2. But either way,
I'll just max out Constitution.
Okay.
Could I switch out like the spells I have to new ones?
Not right now because you can do it when you take a long rest, but because you just combat portal. Now you're in a brand new world and you have to you have to figure out what's going on. You can't really take a long rest on a battlefield.
Okay, yeah.
Can you take your new spells though? Like if you got 2 extra spell slots?
She didn't because she leveled up Rogue, not Warlock.
I got 2 extra spells.
Listen, I'm sorry I'm sounding like an absolute novice, but I have these questions.
You're fine, dude.
In my attacks, it says Javelin, Longsword, Sword of Crom, Warhammer, Unarmed Strike. Do I ditch the Longsword because the Sword of Crom becomes the main sword now for me?
I mean, you definitely could if you wanted to. You could easily have left that in the last world if you wanted.
I was thinking about like when we set up and we see all this shit going around us, that I kind of just dump the sword I have because I'm holding the Sword of Crom.
Or you could just put it in a bag of holding.
That's true too. I'll just do that. And the sword that's been in my family. I'm gonna teach you how to use it so you can wield it over there.
Yeah.
So you said not to take a long rest?
Well, no. How are you going to take a long rest if you've got 2 armies bearing down on you?
I thought because of
So we're right in the middle of a battle.
woke up or something like that. The way you described it.
Nope.
Oh.
Counterspell.
2 mana. God, I hated playing counterspell decks.
They're the worst.
It's literally the worst.
That's all right.
Counterspell decks, proxy decks are number 1. Anybody who doesn't have the actual card that they're playing, I don't care if it's a Singer Vampire or a fucking Black Lotus or some shit like that. No.
Here's the
Homie,
thing.
don't play that.
I don't mind proxy decks is because it's like, dude, if you're trying to make a deck where you obviously need like a Black Lotus or like a Jazam Djinn as part of your fucking
Yeah.
the main thing, it's like obviously you don't have $500,000 or to buy one Black Lotus.
Yeah.
And then be such an asshole that you throw it into a deck and play with it. But like, my problems, the decks that always pissed me off were counterspell decks, milling decks.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, how about you go take the top 25 cards off the top of your deck.
Get to go.
Great card.
Or like you've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh meme. I play Pot of Greed.
Yes.
It's not what the
It's
not what the card does.
That's 1 and 2. 3 are white restart decks where you're sitting there like you're like 20 turns in. You're like, oh man, all right, I got a nice little army going here. Like I'm gonna fuck this guy up in a turn or two. It's like, all right, man, your turn. You look at him and he goes, Wrath of God.
Yeah, clears the whole board.
Or you're sitting there, you're like, all right, man, I've been pulling mana every other turn. I got a nice pool of mana. All right, man, Armageddon, fuck you.
Everything's
Fuck
dead.
your mouth. Yeah, fuck your face. I hope you get AIDS.
And that's been the Magic the Gathering corner.
Yep. Those are the top 3 decks I hated. Then sliver decks, and the really cheesy burn decks, where it's like first turn, it's like lightning bolt. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Or
All
it
right,
just
it
pokes you to death.
I'm at 17. All right. Next turn, lightning bolt. Fuck you again. Hammer of Bogardan. I hope you get fucking Lou Gehrig's disease. I love, dude, the deck I built that Lewis now has. I loved that deck. Black, green, conspiracy. Like, I would turn everything in my deck into an elf and then use a Sky Shroud Poacher every turn. 3 mana, tap them, go look through your deck for any elf and put it directly into play. Everything in my deck's an elf. So what does that mean? Oh, you'll see. Oh, what's that? A Phyrexian Dreadnought? It's a 12/12? Yeah, he's in play. I just went and found him. Oh, what was the one? That wasn't not Force of Nature. It was a 7/7. I can't remember what it was. But during everybody's upkeep, it would produce 1 Saproling token. So, like, if we were all playing a huge game right now, all right, he's in play. He's a 7/7 elf elemental now. Okay, and then my turn's done. Kev, you're up. It's a 1/1 Saproling token in play. Elf. It's an elf Saproling. All right, you're done. Lewis, that's another one. Tony, that's another one. Infian, that's another one. Brandon, that's another one. Back to me, that's another one. Oh, look, I cast Coat of Arms. Every creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature of the same creature type. And I've got 35 elves in play. So each elf gets +34/+34. I'm attacking you for 12,000.
I forget what the name. It's like Tolarian College on Facebook, and the guy like plays it, and he's like, "Oh, so theoretically, I could cast this card for infinite mana."
Yeah.
I hit you for 38 million damage.
I'm gonna log off now, guys.
All right.
I'm done myself as well.
Our Magic the Gathering
Bye.
question interlude is kind of ready to sign off. I think that's a good way to call it a stream too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been yawning for about 10 straight minutes.